Okay, can you hear me now? I think that's what it was. Oh my gosh, Omizu, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So let me answer the question again. You said, "Hey, full of rain. We got no volume." Said, "Hi, hi. How is your day?" My day is perfect. I guess it's perfect because there's silence. If that's what everybody's been listening to, I apologize. You've been listening to silence. And if you want to continue to listen to silence, you can cash at me and I'll just I'll mute the stream again. Cause that's how I feel. I just did to y'all. Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. Let's see how that dries up. I want it to be pink. Red's cool, but I want it to be pink. I apologize, Umizu. I kept saying the microphone was on, but then I was like, it's not on. When I looked down, I apologize. And if you've been here ever since, I appreciate you stopping by for real, for real. I really do. I probably was speaking so much to about life. I was telling you why dinosaurs don't exist anymore. I was telling you that you can make like $1 billion and still live comfortably. And I told you exactly how you could do it. And I apologize because you couldn't hear a word that I was saying about any of that. And the fact that 2025 is going to be the best year you've ever had. And the following year is going to be the same too. If you stick to treating yourself the best way you can. That's what I was trying to tell people. And I apologize if you couldn't hear what I was saying. And now I have 13 people now. See? Me being quiet was something different, bro. Like, what the heck? You said, oh, we got studio. Let's go. You got sound. Let's go. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You said the guy is looking good. Thank you. I don't know if you can see it because it's like really far, but you said right from the start, let's go. I thought maybe you were doing a silent stream, then I saw your mouth moving and then the mic. But you know what's really funny? If 20 people were listening, I mean, we're just watching, that's really cool. I'm like I said, I might just mute. I might mute the mic just because that experience was something different for somebody. Yeah. But no, I was stating like a bunch of stuff that was usable for anybody in this live stream. Because I was muted, you didn't get to hear any of it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I apologize. It's like I looked at the microphone, I was like, there's nothing wrong. Like it's on, and then I didn't realize that the mute button was actually on. So you didn't hear a word I said. Oh, so when I started this in the beginning, I said that I would start out with a circle first, and that's what I did. I wasn't sure what color I wanted to add to it in the circle part. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And then I was like, I have to add for every character that I have to add a crown. So I drew the crown and I said, I don't know what color I wanted it to be. So I said, I add green and then I added yellow to it. And boom, you got yourself a crown. And then I put up the rest of the body for the silhouette. And I said that I wanted it to be, I said I wanted it to be the best art that I could create for the day. That's totally what I said. And then I stated if I wanted to fill the body in, and I said, I'll just fill the body with just dots or something. And then I was like, no, don't do that. I said, just make it a real body. Because not only are you creating something, I'm trying to get better at drawing 100%. That's just how I look at it. And so I was like, well, I'll just draw a body. and whatever the body, the inside looks like, that's what I'll draw. And I said I want it to be realistic, so I'm going to give it bones, muscle, and then I'm going to add skin to it. I'm just trying to play around how things can be created. And so this is one of my characters, and he's just expressing his joy. That's it. Kind of like he's strung up a little bit, but don't take whatever I say, be it your own expression, um, because that's the best that you can do. Because I'm doing my best here, just drawing something that I've never created before. I've never done this before, and I'm actually just doing it on live stream. So I'm saying this because like it's my birthday, and every time I create something, I want it to feel like it's my birthday. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's all I can do for myself is enjoy every single day like it's my birthday. So, but it is my birthday though. It is my birthday. You said, haha, yeah. You said there were more viewers than the audio was off. Yo, that's crazy. Hot pink skelly. Yeah. Yo, I think I'm about to turn the volume off, but this is what the character looks like. Can you see I'm putting the muscles in there? And yeah. But it's funny because they're like, yo, I'd rather a silent stream. I think I'm about to go back to silent. We'll just be silent for a second and see what happens. Oh, I said I do enjoy drawing on black paper too. Um, Poster paper has been like a really go-to for me. So that's my strong point right now because just like I said, I like to draw and I want to get better at it. Yep. And what else is in the bag? Yep. Yep. Get out of here. Yep. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to figure out how life drives it. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, this is the best artwork, and people are just now getting to see it. Yeah. Some people will be here, some people won't. I guess that's how it goes. Mhm. But this is going to be so freaking amazing, bro. I just want the world to see what I can do. Just scratching the surface. That's it. Just scratch the surface, bro. I'm creating, man. Yo, there's so many freaking people here. And there's no sound. There's just like zero sound. Like zero freaking sound, bro. Wow. It's so wild. And I get to show everything that I'm doing. Perfect. It's freaking perfect, bro. Like, that's freaking beautiful, bro. Nope. It's like a touch and go type situation. I think that's what it is. I think that part of yeah, this is like really good. This is so freaking good. Can you hear that? Marker's trying to run away from me. It's drying out. It's dry. See, every time I turn on the microphone, like 50 people leave, bro. Okay, so this is where we're at. I think this is really cool because I didn't realize how far I am with my drawing until I did this. And I was like, wait, not only do I know what I'm doing, but I'm doing that. It's really cool. This is really, really, really cool. Oops, too thick. Yeah, that's how I see it. It's really cool. And I thought of it, I was like, wait, maybe this is like a Halloween thing. Maybe that's what I'm justifying as the drawing. I mean, it could be anything because I made it. I made it the way that I chose it to look. I did. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Mizu, what do you think? From one creator to another, what do you think? I don't know how many other bones are in there, but I probably could have made it just a little bit wider. But then I was like, well, it's like, I think you're doing a good job. So I just keep going. I want to add skin, but I'm like, why? Why should I add skin to this? Oops, still just drawing super thick lines. I don't want to draw thick lines yet. I'm still drawing thick lines. I think I'm just going to change up the tips. Yeah. And I was like, well, maybe this is just a Halloween thing that I'm trying to establish. I don't mind it. I just want this marker not to be thick. Don't want it to be thick. Guys. Because even if I add the skin, I think it'll take away from. I think it'll take it away from the actual skeletal system. You won't get to see that anymore because I'll put skin over top of it. Yeah. It's really interesting though. It's really interesting. And I'm not sure what else to do from here as far as the body is concerned. What do you do with the body? I said I wanted to add green. I'm not sure if the green will do. Now I kind of want to do a realistic. Now I kind of want to do the head as a realistic figure too. And I already put blue up there, so I would have to add another color that would just push out. This is really interesting. And yeah, I'm really having fun with this. It makes me feel like I want to do other characters like this too now. This is wild. I think this is a spacesuit. I think that's what this is. I'm trying to visualize the fact that I put a character in here but the out exterior is like a suit and it looks like a helmet. Maybe that's what I did. I should have put a helmet on it. Maybe I still can. Maybe I could still put a helmet on it. This is all good words though. But as I stand here, I need to keep going. I probably could have put confetti too. Maybe I should have put confetti. Somebody had asked me the other day, he was like, "You did all this line work?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't think of anything of it. Normally I just go with whatever I'm feeling. So even if it takes me an hour to complete something, I have patience. And a lot of people don't have patience. Maybe because I've been in so many situations where I'm in need, you know? So I'm like, what would it feel like if kind of flipping the script? So it's just line work. That's it. Just line work. And I was like, I don't mind doing it because the rest of the poster needs something. I can either draw other stuff in the background or just put energy. And then the main character is there. And then that's it. Simplicity. Yeah. I think this one's pretty simple too. And I just sit there and I just drew as I could. Obviously, I take a break every now and then because why not? It's just line work. But I think I'm gonna make the whole thing green. I don't know if that'll throw it off. It could be it could be whatever I want it to be. It could be wings. I thought of it too. It could definitely be wings. Hmm. I'm having a lot of fun doing this stuff. I am. I really am. And I realized too, I think it's because I was born in a different timeline. That's why I have patience. I had to sit for so many hours in my life. Like I had to. There's no choice. And then I realized I'm like, Why are people so uncomfortable with sitting? Is it because they're not enjoying the experience? I think that could be it. I think that could be the reason. I like this though. Wherever I'm about to take this and finish this is gonna go there. Probably one of the best art pieces that I've ever created. Like for real, for real. It has so many freaking details in it. And I like details. I'm a detail person. Get out of here, bro. You said is it skull? I was really thinking of that, Omizu. I was really thinking of just drawing through and said just add a lighter color, maybe even just the white over top of all of it and make it a skull. I was really thinking about it, but um yeah, I'm not there yet. And I feel like it's like it could be a large skull. I don't have to make it, yeah. I don't have to make it but what I want it to be. It could just be large eyes. But I'm not there yet because I'm just trying to figure out what else I could add for details. But I'm gonna come back to that idea though. There probably should be a skull. I was thinking of doing it as like an astronaut, like a visor, and then because it's blue, because the whole entire head is blue. So I'm really thinking about it. Just just taking my time. Wait, do you not like the line work? Is that throwing it off? Like I said, I was gonna put confetti up here. I was just gonna put little tickers of confetti, and then I was like, just do some line work in there. Hmm. But I can easily do a skull though. I easily could. I'm trying to think if its head should be up or down because I can't tell if it's wearing something. Maybe the eyes will be. I want the eyes to be large though. Yeah, I appreciate the likes though. I got 6 likes. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best art piece that I've created. Like for real, for real. Whatever this is gonna turn into, I'm looking at it on a camera. It looks freaking phenomenal. Like if I had gold, gold would be really nice. Like a little shiny, like that would be really good. Yeah, it really would. Yeah, I think that's where this is gonna go for sure. It feels like I'm analyzing it as if I'm in a museum and I'm just looking. Like, what was this artist thinking about when they made all of this? What were they trying to go for? I feel like the person's flying, jumping at the same time, but flying always. Mm. I can see the eyes. You see an eye right here. I can't see on this side. But that would be really cool. Maybe I should have. Mm, I'm trying to think if I should have added the white first and then add the blue. But this is cool. I'm really going somewhere with this. Maybe they're. This is cool. Let me see what it looks like from the camera again. Okay. I mean, it is gold though. Hmm. Nice. Maybe it's just empty. Maybe it could be anything. Get out of my face. This is really cool. Damn, like I really don't even want to go anywhere else with it. I don't want to even want to mess with any of this in the interior because it looks really good. Like I said, I could probably draw skin, but I think I like it like this. I think there's a macabre type. So like, man, even if I add skin over top of it, you won't see any of the details. This is really interesting. Yeah. All right, but I still got this green in my hand, so we're gonna continue to draw. I think I need to put this up just a little bit higher. Where are you, stickers? Actually, that's it's even more different. Yeah, so I think this is like the best way to refer to how I felt yesterday. I think that's what it was because I played this game, and I guess games are just games. And I was like, but I won. That's what I did. Sorry, not only was that bothering me, but I feel like I could make some different types of noises too. So the lines are energy, if that just makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. But that's how I see this excess of paint is just energy. And I like using it because it's like, okay, well, there's a bottom, there's a top, there's an in between, and here you go. My character, my character is jumping. Yeah. Yeah. Did the camera move? Did I move the camera? There we go. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna add yellow. Oh shoot! You know what? I forgot. I forgot. I forgot to add. I think I could. Hmm. I still think I want the head to look forward. I think I got what I wanted for this. I think I just want a flicker. Yo, y'all got a freaking, oh my gosh, bro. Just y'all gotta subscribe for real. This is like the best days. Yeah, this is the best day ever. But wait, there's more. There's a lot more. This is this a marker? It is a white marker, bro. Okay, so where can I put this character? I feel like all white background would be a good thing too. And just confetti all of that. Oh wait, this is a black marker. Where's the white markers at? Maybe I'm not supposed to use. Okay. Let's see. What does your face look like? I still think like the face is supposed to be. What if I put a cat in there? I don't know what a cat's brain or skull looks like. I don't. This is interesting because I'm really going to take it there, but I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. It's interesting. Maybe. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll just be whatever I want it to be. I'm not going to say that this is going to be difficult because I don't think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to be pretty easy. You just got to figure out what the heck. What the heck? And if this is. Because as soon as I draw a cat, it's going to be like, no, bruh. Why are you drawing cats still? But I like cats though. I really do. I really do like cats. Maybe it is a cat. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Honestly, I have no idea what. Going to be some type of creature. And I really understand, like, when they say you got to make it now, right? Because there's no tomorrow, there's no next week, there's no future. There's only the time you use for the now. And like, I listen to music and I realized, I was like, wait, they made that for that day. So, some future type reason, they feel better or they're getting through something or their experiences and joy. And they just want to show you what it looks like. And so that's what's like the best part of like drawing, creating, and making things of your own. Because when you look back at it and be like, dang, I'm glad I did that for myself. I'm glad I was able to share that with a community of people that might be inspired by my music, you know? Because I guess this is like a symphony. There's silence, there's thought. Yep, that's what it is. And I like that. I really do. I really do. I like it. Yep. His head is really big. Realize that. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's just too late. I think he was born this way. And you shouldn't take anything away from that because he or she is its own individual. And I like it like that. Yep. Whoa. That looks freaking wild. That looks really wild. That blue is freaking wild. Okay. Not only does it not look like a helmet, but I have to add skin, muscle to it. I guess it's just skin, but it's still muscle. So, to those who've already subscribed to this channel, I just want to let you know that I am an organic creator, and the goal of my artistry is to tap into things that I find amusing. I find a part of a story, like so we can all laugh, so we can all gravitate to something that bonds us. This this is how I see it. Because I mean, I can draw things that I can draw things that not only can I imagine, but has a story before I even, even imagine. Because this could have been anything. I could have put a person's face, um, or I could have put nothing, just left it blank, just left it all blue on the inside. But I was like, you know what? This marker's not dry enough. I said, you know what? Just keep going because this is a legacy you leave behind. This is the thing you told yourself to do today. It could be weird too. Like I've been described as weird before, and I said, "Oh damn, we must be alike then." How did you come up with an idea like that? You must be reflecting off of your own image, and you couldn't wait to tell somebody what you feel like yourself is. Because I'm not who you think I am. I can't be. You don't know who I am. You're describing something I did? Okay. Describe who I am. You don't know who I am. Isn't that amazing? You can't describe anything but yourself. Yeah, I like to think of it as like if you're gonna describe somebody, you're gonna have to use their own words. And what I say I am, I'm just a creator. That's it. A little bit of critical thinking. Yeah. I'm a simple person too. It's really funny because not only do I like simple things, I also I also do simple things too. Because I think this is simple. I could probably do so many other things, but this is simple for me. It really is. I have to add ears too. I think it's fun to add my characters with ears. We have ears, so that's how I think of it. That's just what it is. We have ears. Yep. Now, where are your ears at, though? I guess they could be on the side of your head. I did just say that people are not gonna like this if I add ears to it, but honestly, I like ears. I really do. Where's the bone in ears? Is it right here? I think the ears right here. We actually don't have bones in our ears. We have cartilage. We have the same thing that's made up of our fingernails in our ears. Yep. You know how I learned that too? Somebody telling me something that I was wrong at. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh, they're right. They must be smarter than me." Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna put some let's say orange. We're gonna put some pink to connect. So I'm taking my time on this one too because I realize I have kind of all day to do this. And the only thing I really have to do is eat. So if you're here with me, I appreciate that. Umizu, who started out, I appreciate you being here too. It's one of those days. I'm just gonna do something that makes me like really respect the fact that I did something today. That's really it. I just did something today. I could have gone. I honestly could have gone outside and yelled at traffic today. I really, and I was like, you know what? I could probably just go draw. Isn't that weird? That you can just do anything, whatever you want to do. You don't even realize it. You can do anything. I could have stood out there and yelled at oncoming traffic. Yep. I really could. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go draw. It sounds weird, doesn't it? Because I thought of it like that, but I'm just making it as an example. I did send my artwork to some people though. Somebody's asking for artwork. Well, not asking, but they suggested some artwork in there in their establishment. And I was like, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I would love to do something like that. So I sent them a few pieces of my artwork, and that's what I did today. So maybe they'll put it in their establishment. Yep. Yep. Should I put teeth here at the bottom too? I did already. It's too late now. I put teeth. No going back. No going back. I don't know what this character is. It looks like a cat though, and I'm okay with it being a cat or a person. There was a movie about people being cats. That was really crazy. That was a crazy movie. Okay. Yep. It was a crazy movie. There's an actual movie about people being cats. And you know what? That's what I think of it right now. I didn't realize that, but maybe that could have been the impact that my life had. That could be it. The fact that I watched a movie about people being cats, and they were not so good people at all. And I was like, that's not good. I was like, even if you were a cat, like, why would you be that mean to people? Why would you do disrespectful stuff to people? And then I realized that that cats actually do crazy stuff like that. And they actually had the lady scratch. No, they had the lady scratch the dude's face, which I thought was really like a what was that? I don't. Is it a double entendre? How do you say that? It's like a I don't know. I guess they were trying to make the reference that people scratch, so they scratch the guy's eyes, face, or whatever. As to reference of a cat scratching your face. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I'm just putting confetti up here. So I thought of putting leaves and triglets and stuff, but I don't feel like drawing them. I'm just gonna draw these little tiny confetti parts. Anyway, so that's what the cat's face is. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really, really feeling this. Really, really, really feeling this. And just like I said, I mean, I can do anything that I put my mind to. And there's no struggle anymore. I'm not struggling to figure out ideas. I'm not struggling to, do the something that I want to do and be like arguing with myself or telling myself it's not good. I'm just like, bro, just have fun doing it. Just enjoy the fact that you made it. That's it. And all of everything else will just be your opinion, not mine. Not mine. Is it called cats? I think so. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. Cats. But if it's not, I guess you could just look up the reference I made about people being cats. I think it was a Stephen King movie too. Maybe maybe it was Stephen King. It's about this mom and son. Um, they were they moved into a new town. The young guy, who was just the son, ended up finding this girl that he liked or something. He wanted to bring her home to his mom. And it was like they make these like weird references to like our reality. Like obviously, I want to marry some I'm gonna bring a female home, and I'm gonna introduce her to my mom. And that's what he kind of did. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I saw this like a long time ago. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, then he only really brought her home so the mom could take her essence. That's really it, because she was getting older. And I was like, mind blowing. That's so mind blowing. Yep. And it wasn't because he wanted to marry her. He just wanted to make sure that his mom became young again. And she didn't age. And I was like, wow, that's really deep. That's some deep stuff right there. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's Stephen King. It might be though. Stephen King's made some very interesting movies. Um I don't know, is this picture dark? Am I creating something dark? I mean, it's a dark, but is it dark? Like, is it like macabre dark? Because I've never made anything like this before. Now, my character, once again, is over here. It doesn't have any real details. It just has splatters of paint. But when I made this, I was like, wait, this could be a person. This could be a creature. And the face, my son would probably not like the face. Yeah. I'm just going to say it like that. But like I said, I can add whatever I want to. My son probably be like, why did you make that? I don't know. Imagination. It's my imagination. Yep. Yep. He's a mama's boy. Yeah, that's exactly what he was. He was definitely a mama's boy. And like I said, it was a weird movie because there's some things you just don't do. And he was definitely on all accounts. But like, and once again, it's like one of those things, it's like, oh, they're cats. They don't really reference life like humans do. Not saying it's okay, just stating what the facts of life is. Just stating what the facts are. But I like this. It's kind of odd, but I really do like it. It's not odd that I like it, but it's just an odd. Yeah, it's just really odd. Because I have a helmet too. And I was like, well, maybe it'd be interesting to put a helmet on this person. Oh my gosh, but it's definitely out there for sure. Is there, I don't know if there's enough details in it though. There's a lot going on, but I don't know if there's enough details. I think I'm gonna make I think I was trying to make it shiny too. The whole thing shiny. And I don't think I'm gonna put skin on it either. Because I think it'll take away from all of the details that I just put up there with the pink. That's really, I don't know. I'm telling you, I could really just draw over top of all of this. I really could. But I really like the fact that I put a lot of details into the muscle system. Oh. Yeah, interesting. I really think it's wearing a space outfit though. I think that's what it's doing. Yep. I'm pretty perplexed by this. You don't have to be, but I know somebody's gonna buy it. Yeah, 100%. I know somebody's gonna want to buy it. Yeah. So I guess that's all that really matters at the end of the day, because it's art that I'm creating for someone who thought this would be nice on their wall. Mm. Or the fact that they have something to look at. Yeah. I think I want to make a line. It needs like white. It needs to go somewhere. Oh, so the game that I was playing too, I told you that I really do like to play games. And in a conversation with my brother, he's also my twin too. I do have a twin. And we just talking about games and stuff for a hot second. And the game that I had played, it's called Peak, Peak, and I beat the game. It's a desktop game, and I beat it. I got all the way to the top of it. It took me about a couple weeks, probably a good month and a half to beat the game, and I did it by myself. So I was like, I was proud to tell him that I won. I beat the game and got the helicopter. But I was like, I really do like to win. Whatever that case is, I just really do like to win. It's like, even if it's just inside my head, just figuring out how to win something, I'll I'll do whatever it takes to win. Yep, I'll do whatever. Yeah, even if it's by myself, I just really like to win. And I don't know. I don't know any other people like that though. Everybody has like their own fair way of experiencing, their little victories and stuff like that. But for me, I was just like, I was, I was like where I was supposed to be when I was said I was going to be. Because not only did I win it on my birthday, but um, I got to record it. So that recording will be another part of my birthday experience. Because like I said, last year, I painted in Walmart. I went to Walmart. I could probably do it right now too. I went to Walmart with canvas that I bought already, paint that I already had, and I just got a shopping cart and dripped paint in Walmart onto the canvas that I had bought. And Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's a really good idea. And I was like, the fun part is that I was still winning while everybody else was doing something of their own. I was like, I got to do something that I can easily remember now. Like, how many things have you done today? You probably won't even remember. You know, somebody told me that somebody died the other day, and I was like, damn, I don't want to remember stuff like that. I'm not saying that it's, you know, but the days that I create for myself, obviously things are gonna happen, but I still want to be a winner because nobody else will remember all of the days that I won, all of the days that I took for myself into account that I could do something that I'm proud of. And I was proud of myself by going to Walmart. I was proud, I did something out of my comfort zone because trust me, going to a place thinking that you're going to do something and then somebody shut it completely down is freaking mind blowing. Not to say that you shouldn't try it again, but I was like, even if somebody said something to me, I'll just, I'll just be like, I'm painting. What are they going to do? Stop me? You're not allowed to do that. Why not? I'm not making a mess. I'm not hurting anybody. And then I was like, nobody's going to say anything. And it was just like that. Nobody said anything. And I got a video that proves that, if your happiness belongs there, then take it there. Once again, I still respect the fact that it's somebody else's property. I'm not going to go do weird stuff and stuff that prohibits me from coming back. Because that part, I've been a little upset because I'm like, it's my birthday. Why can't I go in here and paint in Walmart, bro? Why am I not allowed to? You know, I'm a shopper just like everybody else. But that's what I got to do. I recorded it. Nobody had an issue. Nope. Nope. And I'm still thinking about going to do it too. Another day. And I'm really thinking about like what materials I would need this time. Now, obviously, I'm carrying wet paint, so I was even thinking about just using rideshare to do it and see what they say. Yeah, the paint is still wet. Are you gonna let me in your car? Yep. If not, that's okay too. But once again, I would figure out a way to, you know, not obstruct the person. I go by values, and I've always had values. I think it's good to have values as an adult. I mean, even as a kid, but kids really don't do weird. I mean, they do weird stuff, but they don't do like adult stuff, like where they're trying to hurt you purposely, where they're trying to damage something purposely. But I have values. I said there's three things that I know that if I follow, I know other people will never have an issue with me. And I tell everybody, don't hurt, harm, or hinder the process of any other individual, because that means that whatever they're trying to do for themselves, for that day, that experience, you're in the way. You can't do that. You can't manipulate people to have them do things that are not the way of balance. And that's how I see it. Everywhere I go, everywhere I think, everything that's possible is all through balance. Yep. I told my son that too. He, once again, still trying to figure out what it is. But yeah, that's my balance for the day. And I won. I won something that, yeah, I don't think there's an award for it though. I try to think of stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna get an award for it. No one's gonna be like, "Yo, congratulations!" I'll give you this plaque that states that you're, so and so, the greatest artist in the world. I just want to give you this plaque. I'm probably not gonna get that anytime soon. But it's fun to think, though. It really is. It's so fun to think. I really want to color in his face now. I want to use I want to use his skin tone or fur, skin tone maybe. Oh, looks like everybody's gone. And it looks like that my hour is almost up. So I think we're gonna finish it here. I don't think I want to do anything else. I added some highlights and stuff like that, and I'm fine with that. I think this is a good place for us to stop. I'm gonna cap this, and we're gonna put our signature up here. I think I'm gonna put it at the bottom though. Yep. Yeah, I think we did that. Well, yo, please get out of my cup, bro. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to anyone who has a dream of doing something great for themselves. Cheers to you, because without that, other people couldn't figure out what there was in the form of a dream. I got up this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do my best. That's what I dreamed of. And you know what? I think I'm there. I think I've created my dream. Yep. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep on going. Because not only am I doing my best, but yep, I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep doing my best. I think I could add another color too. I'm trying to think, because I thought white would be a little bit more. Was it green? That green didn't come out too well. I got white. Maybe orange too. But we're here. And once again, if I need to add anything to it, I'll just come back to it. But I think that's it for today, y'all. I think we did a good job. I'm going to get a close-up of this because this is really fun. This is really fun stuff to do. Yep. That's what it looks like. Sorry, I didn't scoot earlier, but here's all the details for the interior. The paint started to thicken up, so the face didn't get the line work that I did here at the bottom, but it's cool. Got little tiny hands, little tiny hand, and yep, I think that's it. Little tiny feet. But I think that's it, y'all. I think that's what we created today, and I'm proud of myself because, well, because I made it. I did. I made it the exact way that I said that I wanted to. But we have to go. And I will definitely, I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And happy birthday.